Hey everybody, it's Dr. Sam Robbins. Today's topic is about 6 foods that will increase your cholesterol levels. And this is an important topic for me mainly because my parents, about 25 years ago, they went to do an insurance test, did a blood test, and both of them had higher cholesterol levels. So the doctor put both of them on 2 different statin cholesterol lowering drugs. Long story short, they got lower cholesterol, but then they had a ton of side effects. So I got them off of it. I changed their diets. I put them on different supplements, and I basically lowered their cholesterol by 30 points in 30 days. So today I'm going to list some of the foods that I told them to eliminate, and some of these I'm going to list. Hopefully you can eliminate. The first foods you want to eliminate are fried foods. Obviously, anything fried isn't going to be good, and the problem mainly is the fact that when you fry food, with the different oils, you can hydrogenate them, trans fats, and so forth. So you want to just eliminate that. Especially, you definitely don't want to brown a food, or when you barbecue, for example, don't want to do that. The next foods you want to eliminate are processed meat. Now, obviously, protein's good, but the processed meat to eat, like the cold cuts, bologna, all that kind of stuff, is not going to be the best type of protein. Not to mention, there's usually sugar in there and a lot of hidden fats, saturated fats, which you want to eliminate, which brings up the next topic, that you want to eliminate foods that are high in saturated fats. That's typically animal protein. Animal protein being obviously meats. If you get like red meat, it's got that thick white marble. That's the saturated fats. You want to cut that out. You want to eliminate that. When you get like ground beef, for example, when you go eat food, they're going to give you super high fat ground beef because it's easier to chew. But when you get ground beef, you want to get at least 90%, lean, 10% fat, maybe 95% if you can. So that's really important. Also, full fat dairy isn't going to be good because it's super high in saturated fats. Again, not for everyone, but that saturated fats over time combined with other foods isn't going to be good. Eggs do have saturated fats and they are high in cholesterol, but the cholesterol in the egg isn't going to convert to cholesterol in your body. It's the saturated fats, and eggs have about maybe 25 to 30% saturated fat. So it's not that bad, and it's got healthy fats in there too. So eggs are fine. And if you're going to cook the eggs, 2 things: try to make the yolk a little bit runny, which makes it better for your saturated fats and cholesterol levels and increasing HDL. The other thing is, don't fry that fat, in fat and tons of oils and butters, and have it with bacon and all that kind of stuff, because it can, over time, obviously the saturated fats, as we get older, it becomes a problem, which was, again, a problem with my parents, that their cholesterol problems was, no matter how much we did until I added specific supplements, their cholesterol levels just kept rising and rising just because of age. And the problem with aging is the negative changes in your hormones. So, when you're younger, you can eat a ton of food. It didn't matter. But when we get older, your body doesn't assimilate the food as well. So that's a big problem there. So we need to improve the diet and add in some supplements so we can maximize the cholesterol levels, so we can help reduce you getting a heart attack or stroke. Earlier, obviously, I said, processed foods, but fast foods is another problem. Again, when you go out to eat fast foods, especially like a burger, they just have the worst type of meat. And it's usually, again, fried, not the best type of oils, and it's high in saturated fats. It's like 25, 30% fat. It tastes good, but that's the problem. It's the fat in there, the animal protein. Also, a lot of times they add in sugar and so forth, which obviously the sugar and the fat is a really bad combination. Next foods are baked goods. They're the best ones, right? And that can, even from chips to potato chips and all that kind of stuff, can cause problems. But mainly it's the baked goods. You get cakes and cookies and so forth. They're typically, again, hydrogenated fats, trans fats. They have lots of sugar, and it's the biggest problem is mixing the sugar and the fat becomes a problem. So another foods I want you to eliminate or reduce, again, is combining the sugar and the fats. And that's because when you combine sugar and fats, not only does it decrease the HDL, the better cholesterol, it increases the LDL, not so good cholesterol, but the bigger problem is it increases triglycerides. We don't want that. The triglycerides go into fat, and over time, all this puts extra stress on the liver. Now, why do I mention the liver? 80% of your cholesterol is made in your liver. So it's not even necessarily from the foods you eat, it's how your liver processes the cholesterol and gets rid of excess cholesterol, and it becomes liver health. So that's why, when I formulated my product Cholesterol Optimizer for my parents, I made sure I put a lot of herbs and vitamins that help improve cholesterol levels, the LDL, HDL balance, the triglycerides, also things for liver health to improve liver function, because as we get older, your liver just over years of stress, then, maybe alcohol and you take medications, all that stuff stresses the liver on top of aging, on top of not so good hormones. Your cholesterol levels just gets higher and higher. So for that, try to eliminate these foods, at least very much reduce it. Don't mix sugar and fat together. Watch the saturated fats. Take a supplement such as Cholesterol Optimizer. It's guaranteed to improve your cholesterol levels. I did it for my parents 25 years ago, and it's been a great product. Cholesterol levels will improve 30 points in 30 days, or you get a full refund. Plus, I give you an additional $100 cash back on top of it. Why? Because I have 25 years of proof that it works. So give it a try underneath this. Additionally, I've got other videos for improving your cholesterol levels, best type of diets and foods, and as well as exercise and, of course, supplements. I hope this was helpful. If you're not already subscribed, do so and leave your questions and comments below. Wishing you a happy and healthy day.